The All Angles Show on TVJ, Television Jamaica, had a program on the jacket giving. TVJ, Television Jamaica, All Angles with Dionne Jackson Miller has joined the rampant debate in the society about the woman, the Jamaican woman, being number one in the world for jacket giving. Giving man picnic, why not for them? TVJ, just look at us now. I was looking at TVJ, and I was especially looking at Dionne Jackson Miller. But that set, that thing, that desk, that whatever you call it, that Dionne Jackson Miller sit down around, it is too big and wide. We're not seeing enough of Dionne. We don't need to just give Dionne Jackson Miller a simple little table. Simple little, tiny little table. So I can look at her somewhere. I could hardly concentrate on the show, on the program last night. I must tell you the truth. I could hardly concentrate on that All Angles program because Dionne Jackson Miller, her legs and hips were in the way. But anyway, I take my eyes off her to listen to the panelists on the program. And let me tell you something. I'm going to be honest with all of Jamaica, and I'm going to be honest with you, TVJ, Dionne Jackson Miller, the producers, and everyone. It was a complete and total disaster, that episode of All Angles. And All Angles is a very good show. I love All Angles. Especially, you know what part of All Angles I love most. I love to look at All Angles from every angle. But I especially love one angle. I love Dionne Jackson Miller angle. But anyway, the panelists on All Angles, the people that bring on to come talk about Womanagi jacket. Boy, I'm telling you, it was so disappointing. They were trying so hard to be politically correct and not hitting the nail on the head none at all. Every time they swing the hammer, they miss. Not one person on the panel for the entire 1 hour program ever once admonished women and told women to stop their bad, promiscuous behavior. You know the popular gynecologist. I like him, but he look like him looking up in a lot of, like him eyes going in a lot of gynecology. My eye will look at gynecological areas. He was very low energy, not like him at all. A lady named Karen Carpenter, she's a sociologist. And the anthropologist named Dr. Herbert Gale. I must tell you, Dr. Gale, I find your I always find your perspectives very troubling, very puzzling. But what I find most puzzling is that everybody on the show try beat round the bush. They say there should be no mandatory DNA testing. Because if we have mandatory DNA testing in Jamaica, it's going to lead to a lot of violence. So, in a sense, we should just live with the deception. Don't test the babies and the supposed father. If he has been deceived, so be it. And the sociologist named Karen Carpenter, she was blatantly defending the jacket giving. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? But I know a lot of women are very embarrassed by the fact that we give so much jacket, that we are number one in the world for jacket giving. A lot of women are embarrassed by it. It is a black eye on Jamaica, a terrible black eye. And so them come with this excuse now. Oh, if you have mandatory testing, it's going to cause violence. So let me ask you something. Dr. Herbert Gale, Dr. Abrams, and Karen Carpenter were on the show. Let me ask you something. If you have mandatory DNA testing, it could lead to violence. So when the woman them have 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 man, it can lead to violence. That won't lead to violence. Answer me. But the woman them free if you have 4, 5, 6, 10 man. Because not once did none of you say Jamaican women behave on yourselves. Stop sleeping around with so many men. Or with more than one man. Because these women nowadays don't know say one man them to sleep with at a time. A lot of them don't even know that it's wrong. The way how it has been normalized. And that is this problem. That's the problem. That's the solution to the problem. Sleep with one man at a time and there will be no jacket. That's the solution. Instead of that, we don't want to offend women. Nobody wants to say anything to offend women. Everybody have to tread lightly. Because if every woman in Jamaica knows that it is a certainty that there will be a DNA test on this child, that every woman in Jamaica will make sure to get a picnic to the right father. And it will make them stop sleeping around and not using protect. Well, them still have to sleep around. Them probably, them just have to be more careful, more birth control and more contraceptive measures. And please remember to subscribe and press the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And if you're on TikTok, you press the follow button. And remember to like this video. That is it. Just do that for me. And tomorrow morning when you look in your bank account, you're going to see a nice little deposit in there. 119.